Hey, what's up? This is your girl Bright Eyes, and I'm here with another tutorial. So, what you're seeing right now, I copied this print off the internet, and I'm using heat transfer paper, and I'm transferring the print towards my white fabric that I'm using, as you can see. Okay, so right now what you're seeing is the pattern that I made. You could get this pattern at my website called randomdesign.net. I will put the link in the description. So right now you just see me cut the pattern, so I'm putting it on my fabric. I'm putting weight so the paper won't move, and I'm gonna cut the fabric to suit my pattern to make the mask. Okay, so once I finish cutting out the fabric, I'm just clipping at the ends. These are notches that so I know where to sew the fabric, and instead of tracing it with chalk, I'm just clipping at the edge so I know where to sew. So right now I'm at the iron board, and I'm gonna fold it and iron it like in the pleats so I know where to fold it. As you can see right now, I worded it out on the pattern to show you where you have to fold it to make it look like pleats. Also, I cut the little notches that you saw earlier in the video so I know where I have to keep my fold. Okay, so right now I'm doing the same thing just like I did with the first one. I'm putting weights on it so the paper won't move, and I'm just using my rotary cutter to cut it out. And after I do that, I'm gonna put the notches on it so I know where to fold it so I don't have to use chalk to trace it so I could save more time. So that's the purpose of it. And just like the previous one, I'm just taking the iron to fold the pleats so it could line up with the other fabric. Okay, now that I finished folding the fabric, I'm gonna use the nose wire and put it on top of the fabric just like you see me in the video. I'm gonna place it and then I'm gonna fold it like 1/4 of an inch and top stitch it. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the interlining of fabric. I'm just only gonna fold it 1/4 of an inch, and I'm gonna edge top stitch it on the edge. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the fabrics, the two fabrics together, and I'm just lining it up properly with the pleats, as you can see. And once I'm done lining it up to make sure it matches with the pleats, then I'm gonna sew the bottom together. Okay, so once I line it up with the pleats, I'm going to take the bottom part of the fabric and fold it over for 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to top stitch it. Okay, now that I finished sewing it, I'm going to take my ruler and I want to cut 12 inches because for the elastic, you want it to equal about at least 5 inches, depend on the elastic, but 5 inches is pretty good. Okay, so right now what you see me doing, I cut 12 inches of the elastic, and now I'm going to take the ruler and make sure it measures 5 inches. Okay. Okay, so I'm satisfied. I measure it and it's 5 inches. And now what I'm doing, I'm gonna fold it over and stitch the side of the fabric and make sure it covered the elastic. I did have difficulty with it because it was really small. And so next time when I do it, I'm just gonna cover the knot instead of leaving the knot out because it depends on the elastic. This one stretched more than the black elastic that I have. The black one's more sturdy. So if you have an elastic that's more stretchy, it's gonna stretch it out. So it's best to sew it with the elastic inside than sewing it outside like it is right now. Okay, so with this one, I decided to sew it with a knot inside because I had difficulty because the hole was small. So I find this work better. Um, or maybe you could get a thinner elastic that I have, maybe 1/8. The elastic I have is 1/4, so it's a little bigger. But what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna back stitch it at the top, and when I'm finished sewing it, I'm going to back stitch it, and that's it. It's pretty much done. So there you have it, the pleated face mask.